What's up, guys? Sion here, and I want to do a couple of realizations. Alright, now we all know that Naruto Online in North America is kind of like floundering. It's failing. The trends are down. Google trends are down. The views are down on videos all the way across the board. Like it used to be like in the millions. It's not even close to that now. It's like 25% of what it was before. Now that's pretty much because that's public opinion right now. You really can't change public opinion too much. It just goes all along with what you actually it goes along with the public. The public's not happy. You like one person, me, I can go out and say in a million videos, hey, this game is awesome, this game is great, but that's not going to change the public opinion. I'm not going to sway it. I can get every YouTuber to do that, and that's not going to sway it. It's just not. It's you guys. It's everybody who's watching this video right now. It's everybody who clicks a video link. Everybody who basically, puts money into the game. Does word of mouth. Hey, this is an awesome game. Now you think about to yourself, how many of you right now are telling your friends, hey, this is an awesome game, you should play? You're not. See, all of that is public opinion. All of that affects Google trends. All of that affects company money. When we start doing that less, it gets lower, it gets lower, it gets lower, it gets lower, and it gets to the point where where we're at right now. So what do we do? Alright, so I said about 3 or 4 days ago that it is pretty good that Oasis contacted YouTubers the correct way and said, hey, I want you guys to promote us. It was very legit. English was a little bit off, so that concerned me. So I'm still a little bit like the English was a little bit off, but it was legit. It's how you legit do it. So I'm hopeful for that they're gonna try to do this the proper way and not try to like say, hey, we want you to help, but don't tell anybody, because that's the improper way. That's the illegal way. You're pretty much putting every YouTuber or Twitch streamer or whoever else would like to help the game and company, you're putting them at risk, because that's against the TOS in both YouTube and Twitch. You can't do that. You have to identify yourself. So the fact that they're doing that properly is a very good thing. Alright, so let me look over here really quick. I think I did, yeah, I did do this already. That's how I got that much. Alright, that's cool and that's fine. And as I know, some people were asking just for me to show the people and the guild the powers and the new group. So you see, it's not nothing too crazy, but we have about maybe 6 or 7 people who are above 100k. But yeah, now that people are, now that Oasis is trying to do the proper thing, I could give them some props for that. I can't really do much of anything else because, bruh, Shino, why the hell do we have Shino? Like, for the 3rd time? And then Ahmad said that he suggested that they not do that, and they still was like, nah, bro, we gonna do it anyway. F that. 3 months of Shino, like that, like stuff like that, man. Like just stuff like that. Like there's just common sense not to do something like that. Like it's good business not to do something like that. But things like that irk me. And then the constant not knowing what Ninja is supposed to cost, and then going to Axe and trying to figure out what everybody's bank account is like, and then say, hey, we're gonna charge that much for this. Like, you shouldn't do stuff like that. The purpose is to get everybody to spend money, and the way that you get everybody to spend money is you make it affordable so they can spend money. You don't go after the whales and then leave the other 98% of the game in the dust. That's not good business. That's not how you run a business. I don't even understand what meeting was that they sat in and that people said, hey, this is a great idea. Let's alienate 98% of our population for the 2%. The 98% will give you more money than the 2%, morons. It will. It's math. Learn math. Like, whoever's running this, go to math class, go to economics class, go to whatever class it needs to be that you know how to properly money manage. Like, because that's not money management. Like, this is a complete nightmare. You can't have the entire game say, like, you know, all the population dwindle down to the point where hardly anybody's playing. You were the number one game. Like, I don't understand how somebody. This is like Blizzard. Blizzard has been consistently like one of the number one games for years, like 10 years. This is like Blizzard getting to Burning Crusade and then saying, let's fuck everything up and just alienate majority of the population. That would have never happened with World of Warcraft if somebody was running that game exactly like this. I don't understand how you be number one on the planet, number one on Google in the search trend, and fuck it up. I don't get it. How do you do that? Like, this that should not happen. That's like the Beatles just sucking one day, which happened because, you know, Lennon died and all that type of stuff. But that it took death for that. That's like Michael Jackson just sucking, can't dance one day, can't sing one day. Like, this is the equivalent of that. Like, that it's such bad business management that's why I had said originally I do not want to do anything in this game anymore, because I'm not gonna keep supporting that. But moving forward, like I was saying, this is not about me just, you know, saying that. I just want to reiterate that, like, even if they do the right thing, as long as they keep doing things like that, like, you know, how do you have faith in that? Like, I think I showed that already. How do you have faith in things like that? How do you have faith in moving forward and giving a company money that just constantly shows you that they don't know what they're doing, and then won't take the help of people who do actually know what they're doing? Like, if they don't, like, I could say honestly, if they don't want to listen to me, I can put people to them that they could listen to fix this shit. I can get them in contact with other companies that will, like, you know, other people, like people in the industry who actually are proven, who actually have pedigree, if they don't think that I have enough pedigree to fix shit. Like, I could do that. Obviously, it's not working. It's not working this way. They could say whatever they want. They could say Scion is, like, you know, why listen to Scion? But it's not working. It's not working like that. You pissed off the public. You fucked your own game up at this point. You can get mad at me all you like, but that's still the reality of the situation. People can joke. They can say, hey, who am I? But that still doesn't change the fact that you fucked the game up at this point. It just I don't know what else to say at that point. So, moving forward with some realization, I showed enough of this. China is a very hard thing to actually catch up to everybody. So if you don't start over in China, don't come to a legacy server. Like, don't even come close to trying to, like, any server that's been around longer than a month. Don't do it. Like, go to a new server. Same thing with Taiwan, because Taiwan is starting to morph a little bit into China. Taiwan is a little bit altered differently, but starting to morph. You will not catch up. You will not catch up without expending absorbent amounts of money. Somebody actually told me how much it cost to catch up in China, and it almost made me want to quit. I'm gonna be honest with you, it almost made me want to quit. He factored in everything, and like the Majitama, like all of these systems right here that have been progressively nerfed. And I'll give you another thing that I pointed out. I didn't exactly say it because I forgot to say it in yesterday's video. Team Instance was nerfed more than I thought it was, because okay, they put right here is where it used to be a box. Right here they put the Team Instance tools in this box. Now you could get a epic or legendary rare tool in this box, but you can only do it once. As you can see right here, I've already bought it. I can't buy it again. That is a flat nerf, because now you only get one, and now majority of the time in Team Instance you're gonna get coins or maybe some EXP stuff like that. That's a flat nerf. Now you can't grind that. Now he also said that they put those boxes in the events, so now you can buy them. And some of the events you can't buy them with coupons, so you have to buy them with ingots. You can get some with coupons though, but not many. That's a flat nerf. That's a money nerf. So now you add that on top of the Majitama and everything else, and he was telling me, like, if you would start over and want to catch up to somebody on like a legacy server, if you can find a legacy server, it would cost you close to anywhere between $15,000 to $20,000 to catch up. That's how much it would cost you. That is a lot of money for a game. That's more than my entire gaming history that I have spent. I kid you not. Just to catch up in a browser game. Let's put that in perspective. Just to catch up. That's not counting characters. We ain't even talk about characters. We talking about catching up to people like this. Catching up to people like that. $15,000 to $20,000 before you even think about trying to spend anything on characters. That I don't even know what to say. I was like, yeah, man, you making that shit up. So he broke it down. He put each and every category and how much the end guys cost, everything else, and based off of luck, because luck could screw you $5K, to be honest with you. So based off of luck, $20,000. So now when you think about that, and you look at North America, which is already money hungry, and think that, you know, North America is following the track to actually end up like China. Even though China is extremely free to play, they do an extremely good job. So I want to put that out there too. They do a excellent job when it comes to balancing and skill breaking characters, making things even so people could actually fight and, you know, deal with other characters. And a lot of elitist type characters, like a lot of people in North America, they don't really want to understand that's what that's what China is actually doing. That's why they skill break the characters. And it literally says it in the dialogue that every character that they do that with, they want to bring that character up to the current newer characters. That's the whole point. They're trying to balance the game out. So when people say, "Hey, it's not better," like you're directly conflicting and disrespecting what Tencent is actually trying to do with the game, because Tencent is trying to make that happen. Tencent is making that happen. And they're evening across the board. They're saying, okay, we understand you spent $1,000, but it's probably not going to happen no more. And if you want to continue to keep spending $1,000 for those characters, you can. But we have these characters over here in this system that is actually going to cost you a little bit of something. And that's the way that we're going to rock with that right now. That's what's happening right now with this game. They're balancing. Like you see every week, they give us a different balance. They talk about a different character. Okay, we feel that this character is a little bit too weak for all the other characters. Let's bring this character up. Okay, and this particular time, they felt that Animal Pain was whack, and I used to always think Animal Pain was kind of whack compared to the other Pains. Not that it's a bad character. I just thought it was whack compared to the other Pains, and they was like, nah, she getting skill books, so she ain't gonna be whack no more. We can't do that whackness with Animal Pain. So now she's gonna be brought up to that level. Next month they're going to do another character. Next week is going to be another character. They just constantly balance. And I have never seen a game anywhere, anytime, balance that much. Like, you know, like actually try. So even though it's highly pay to win to catch up, this is about the best game when it comes to free to play and just balancing out. Like I got to give them props to that. I cannot diss them for that, because it's very, very impressive. Now, my gist for all this is I'm kind of like at a crossroads, and you're starting to see me slowly do it. This is not a game for a YouTuber or a Twitch person to hang their hat on anymore. It hasn't been like that for a very long time. So what I'm basically trying to say is, like, I want to have faith in them, but the writing's on the wall where it pretty much is probably time for a lot of us to just pack it up. It's unfortunate. And when I saw the 15 to 20K, I was like, bro, like, come on. Like you're so there. Like, how do you do that to this game? Because China it wasn't like this before. It just got like that this year. Before, they were still balancing and doing all that, but it just seemed like somebody figured out, hey, you know, we got to make them pay some more money. And I'm like, now I'm like kind of sad, because I'm like, you know, why did it have to go this route? They was getting so much money to begin with. They were stacking. There's no way that they weren't stacking, that they did not have to make this a money grind. right now. It didn't have to be like this right now. There's no reason for it to ever be like this. And I'm sad because initially I didn't know that it would be that type of money grind. There's no way with the way some of these systems are that you will ever catch up free to play, even if you got the $40 medal right now. There's no way that you will catch these people. This is absolutely impossible. That's impossible. You can't save, you can't, like, there's just no way. The best you can do is play for fun. There's no way. I feel sad for some of the guys because they're in China, because they're not going to catch these people. There's no way. If you weren't already there as legacy and the beginning, it's just not going to happen right now. And North America hasn't gotten to that point yet. So what I can tell you guys is don't let that happen. Spam out your team instant, spam out your magic hammer, your rune stones, and because all of this becomes a money grind. It becomes a flat money grind, a coupon grind, and there ain't enough coupons for that. So free to play is going to be asked out. So do it now. That's basically what my gist for all this. And just, I know because other YouTubers are watching, and I don't want them to waste time. Being in my experience of actually being a YouTuber for a long time, I've done over 2,000 videos. Let's be honest. I had 2 channels. Both channels went over 10K. So if you can't listen to me, fine, don't listen to me. But find something else to do. At this point, that's what I'm telling the rest of the YouTubers. Find something else to do. You're going to get a little bit of views. And even now with the ad apocalypse, you ain't going to get paid for it. So if you're going to get them views and everything else, you might as well go do something that actually is going to support you. You got Ashes of Creation coming out. That's a badass game. You got Fairy Tail coming. You got a great deal. You got the new Naruto game, Naruto Strikers. Guys, I don't know what else to tell you at this point. Scale that shit back. I'm not trying to sabotage anybody. I'm just telling the truth at this point. You guys see the money dropping. You see the views dropping. It's time. The sun is setting at this point. I'm just telling the other YouTubers. I'm telling the community. I'm telling, like, it's just, I don't even know what to say. I'm really kind of sad because I've been doing this for 3 years and I've just watched it be something extremely great and just be damn right almost ruined totally. Now, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with North America. North America can be standalone and save itself and not be like this. That's the cool thing about North America and it's standing right now. It can be standalone the same way Taiwan is and just save itself and not go this route. But right now in China, it's like it's failing. Like people will stop playing. That's why it's so hard to find an active group. They have literally like 1,000 servers and like 100 active groups. If you have 1,000 servers and 100 active groups, there's something wrong. Just saying. So I will catch you guys next video. Like you see, I already scaled back with the Naruto. Like, of course, I put the streams up because people want to see the streams, and I do like a video a day and touch on things. But I've already scaled back. I know better by now. You can kind of, when you're in the burning building, you know when to get out the burning building, and this is definitely a burning building at this point. So I'll catch you guys next video. I'm just gonna finish out my characters, doing characters, and we'll just go from there. From here, but I'm a little bit sad. I'm sad for North America, sad for Taiwan, sad for China. I'm just sad in general for Tencent because I know what's about to happen. Like, you know, I'm stuck NDA, so I'll be optimistic about that and see what happens when they make their move. So we'll see in the month. Catch you guys later. As usual, follow if you have not yet. The link will be in the description. Follow me on Twitch/ZionStorm because I will be streaming there. I'll be streaming most of the games. I think I'm gonna start streaming Darkest Dungeon because I like the look of that game. I like the look of that game, so it might be Darkest Dungeon, and I'll be going to wow, I can get the name up. PlayStation 4. I'll be streaming things on PlayStation 4 now. Alright, so I will catch you guys later. Peace, and see you soon.